Welcome to another Park Islands video walkthrough tour. I'm down in Lymington Yacht Haven today, and I think I might have just found my favourite 31-foot sports cruiser. This is a Marex 310 SC, and it is a fantastic boat. We've heard for quite a long time about how good the Marex brand is, how good the boats are, but we haven't actually sold one. So this is the first one that we've taken on, and in fact we have another one coming soon as well. And I have to say the quality throughout this boat is absolutely fantastic. It's a really, really special boat. This is a 2023 boat, so it's almost new. It certainly feels like new. It's done just a little over 100 hours, and the space on board is brilliant. It's got a fantastic versatile cockpit arrangement, really clever use of space down below, and a great front cabin with views over the sea. So excited to show you the rest of this boat. As I mentioned in the introduction, the Marex brand is a brand that has gained a lot of traction in the last few years. I've always liked the boats from afar. I think they've got a fantastic shape to them, they look brilliant, but I've never actually been on one until yesterday. And this boat is a really, really special one. It's a 2023 boat. It's powered by a single Volvo Penta D6 380 horsepower engine. It's an economical, it's fast, but the quality of the build on this really is exceptional. It has a brilliant feel to it. So I'm on my own today, as you can probably tell from the use of the tripod there, but what I'm going to do is give you a nice walk around through the boat and show you all the features of this Marex. So if I grab the camera now, let's start off outside. So the first thing you note is that you've got a really good sized bathing platform. So the bathing platform is excellent, very easy to step on and off. And then inside the lockers, inside this one, you have an enormous, great big deep locker space down there. Lots of space in there, probably for 3 or 4 fenders. And then on this side, in this one, you have space for the gas bottle. So gas bottle, space for hose, space for more fenders down the side. So it's a very practical boat. Your step up onto the side decks is at the rear, so you've got step up onto here, and then a nicely placed grab handle at the top there as well. The quality throughout the boat is evident everywhere that you look. So you've got wooden touches, but high quality wooden touches absolutely everywhere. One of the things that I really like about it, you'll notice straight away, it's got real teak side decks, but you've got this lovely flared bow area. So you can see how wide the front goes, and it has that sort of feeling of a bit of a classic sports cruiser. And you've got this flared out bow, which makes the ride incredibly dry and really handle the sea beautifully. On the front here, you have a sun pad cushion. That sun pad cushion lifts up as well, so you've got a couple of places that you can sit or lounge out on the front there. And then it really does have this classic, almost like a mini yacht feel to her. Beautiful wooden touches throughout, and just the stainless steel everywhere feels really, really high quality. The look of the boat is absolutely superb as well. If you come around to the back, in fact, this is my favourite view on this side, because you can see from this side, you've got a couple of cutaway windows that I'll show you in that cabin in a moment, and that really does set this boat off beautifully. Stern drive powered boat, so you can see the Volvo Penta stern drive just nestling down inside there. But this lovely, easy walk through access to this beautiful cockpit space. So on this side, you've got enough seating down here for probably 4 or 5 people. Another 4 or 5 people round on this side here. Just going to turn the radio down a little bit. But one of the things I love is the fact that it's got 2 sunroofs on it. So you've got this large opening sunroof here, and another large opening sunroof here. They're not electrical, which means they can literally just be twisted and closed incredibly quickly. And the other really, really cool feature is the covers. So the covers actually disappear into these side pockets. So for anyone who hates covers, you just have these side pockets and the covers are concealed inside there. So very nice ingenuity, I think that's the right word. And the same thing in there, again, you can see the covers just popped into there, but everything is really thick, great quality GRP. Storage spaces are plenty on this boat, so the storage lockers absolutely everywhere that you look, all the way underneath here. And another little touch here is you've got a top down fridge. So if you open up this space here, you have an enormous drinks cooler cabinet, so a brilliant top down fridge and freezer compartment just inside there as well. You can see the height of the teak on it. It's really, really good, thick, great quality teak. And you have a co-pilot seat here and then a double helm seat. Love the Bentley stitching on here, and just little touches that this could be one piece, but no, they've bolstered it to make it as comfortable as possible. The table here is set up in what I call the cocktail mode, but you lift this across and it opens out. And now you can now see this full-size dining space is just absolutely brilliant. Close that back up. Upholstery wise, this is an upgraded upholstery. I believe it's called Nirox. Very, very hard wearing, but the nice thing about it is that it's very soft to touch and it's very warm in the winter. So it's one of those upholsteries. It's warm in the winter, cool in the summer. So it's a nice, clever upholstery from that point of view. The driving position on this boat is excellent. So as I mentioned, you've got this helm seat, it's got a bolster, so you can have a great seated driving position with a very, very commanding view everywhere. Upgraded Raymarine navigation on this, autopilot's been added, AIS has been added, all the Carling switches are easy to hand, Fusion sound system here, good sound system there. Engine hours, mentioned around 113 engine hours, and then all of your typical Volvo Penta displays, dials, latest generation EDC, and I like little touches like the colour that's on there is picked up on the top of the Volvo EDC throttles as well, so it's really nice. Battery isolators, nice and handy down there. So many boats have battery isolators that are hidden away and make it really difficult to find. Marex have thought all that and put these in really sensible positions, so it's nice to see that. You will have seen already the cabin space is really, really nice. Easily accessible, and you have this huge opening, which really does mean that this inside space feels like it's coming outside. So your galley is here on the left-hand side. You have a 2-burner gas hob, which is just located inside there. Always look out for a nice Nespresso coffee machine on a boat. Nespresso coffee machine there, and then good quality storage spaces, nice deep lockers all the way down here. Frosted glass you can't see in, but you can see there's lots of space there. This tap's really cool. Yeah, it's bendy tap. So it's quite a nice funky little bendy tap, and I like the fact it's got this window through here that you've got this nice visibility. All the way through here, the storage all the way through, and even look at this, your cups and mugs all sit into their nice little peg-based holders, so it's a really, really cool boat. Onto the master cabin. Master cabin is lovely. So we step inside here, and dominated by these windows. Lovely clever touches of the LED lighting throughout, but sleeping in here, waking up in the morning, looking out at the sea, they really does have that beautiful special feel to it. There's more storage space up at the top, controls here for Webasto diesel heating, and of course that there would be open to the elements if it were not for the sun pad cushions on the top, so you've got a sunlight through there, a skylight. Little seat down there so you can sit and getting changed. There's just about enough space to get changed in here. Or if you wanted privacy for getting changed, you just slide that door across and this whole area then turn into a nice changing area. But it's got a lovely feel to it. Again, just this big, solid, chunky wood everywhere, wooden touches throughout. All the boat is very, very tactile. So when you feel the linings, everything feels in beautiful quality. The heads is lovely. So you've got a built-in sink there into the counter sink, more lovely window space, wrap-around shower curtain, so that shower curtain closes that all into a wet room in there, and of course an electric flush toilet. And there's a heating vent just up there, always point those out. The rear cabin is a very nice space. So this is the rear cabin. Again, I just love the fact that the wall linings are all just beautifully thought through with their textures and textiles. Inside here, there's a lot of space in here. You've got loads of storage space, and it's a great sized bed, goes all the way back there. And you also have another opening to the outside space just in there as well. So side lights there for the bed, this beautiful window that again, even in this cabin, you wake up at night and you look straight through. Now that view there, that's a view that you normally expect to get on sort of a 50-foot Princess that's got a midships cabin. So I've never seen it on a 31-foot sports cruiser to have that window line that's nice and close to the water that really makes you feel really connected to the water. So that is just brilliant. What a great little cabin this is. And then in terms of getting out, you've got this little locker there, and then that door opens from there. Big amount of storage space throughout, so you've got locker space everywhere that you look. And then back into the hallway area. As you can see, I don't think of another 31-foot boat that packs quite as much as this Marex does. It has a complete feeling of quality throughout it. And this boat is almost new. I mean, it's only 2 years old and just over 100 hours. So the feeling of the boat really is new, but a pretty substantial saving from new available on this boat. The last thing to do is just show you the engine bay. So I'm going to just swivel the table around, lift up the engine bay and come back to you in a second. Okay, so I've now lifted the engine bay and you can see very, very good access here, and this little Volvo Penta D6 380 nestling down in the engine bay. The engine bay, as you would imagine, is beautifully presented. Little clips on all the pipe work, stainless steel fittings absolutely everywhere. So the quality really does run throughout this boat, not just inside. The battery charger and a solar charger is just all down there. And again, you can see all the batteries trunk nicely, easy access to absolutely everything. So the engine, as we saw earlier, just a little over 100 hours. This boat with this engine option, top speed really, really quick. So top speed in excess of 35 knots, about 36, 37 knots flat out. What that does, gives you a beautiful cruising speed effortlessly. 25, 27 knots is really easy. And the owners told me it's doing around about 50, 55 litres an hour at that cruising speed. So to put that into context, in an hour, you're going to be covering about 25 miles. That's most of the way down the Solent. And it's used around about 50, 60 pounds of fuel. So it really is very efficient and just a great place to be. So that is the engine space, and from an engineer's point of view, being able to get around pretty much every part of the engine. You can see just how new all these pulleys are. It looks very, very nice down there. So I'm just going to step out of the engine bay now and just come back up to the helm area. So, just a couple of final thoughts. It has been an absolute pleasure, just put down the bolster seat there. It's been an absolute pleasure to be on board one of these Marexes. As I mentioned, I've wanted to come on board a Marex for quite some time. The 310, this is without question to me the best quality 31-foot boat I've been on a long time. The finish is exceptional and it really does feel like a brilliant sports cruiser. Very clever use of space, lovely upholstery, lovely touches. I love the dash, love the twin opening position here in the cockpit, and it just means that you can lock the sun in, lock the sun out very, very easily. So if you want to arrange a viewing and have a look at this boat, please do come and see us at barker-adnams.co.uk. Drop us a message, drop us a text. Love to know your thoughts on this boat, so do place some comments down below as well. We'll happily answer those. The price of this boat will be on the website, and of course our listings are all on Yacht World, Yacht Market, etc. So thanks as always for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please remember to like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next video very, very soon. Many thanks.